Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up, man. Wake your ass up. Get your ass up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You already know what time it is, man. Good morning mix is going down. It is Thursday. Kind of cloudy outside, man. I'm the fake weather reporter, man, but I do go by the name of DJ Laylo on the ones and twos. Shouts out to my compadres right here. Trey Cool, host of Millennium, and Big Bree. How y'all doing this morning?
What's poppin'? You already know, man. Feeling great, feeling good. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
can hear you.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, great. Good to know.
Another Thursday.
Definitely, man. A lot of good news to get to today as far as sports. Couple, I'll say worldly issues to get to, as well as a little bit of celebrity news. But you know how we bring it to you each and every Thursday morning, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Nerve DJs Radio, SLTV, and soon to be on Menace Channel as well. Let's get into it, man. We're just going to jump right into the topic. My question today is, do you believe that everyone has a mental health issue?
To it, man. We're just going to jump right into the topic.
My bad. Not only am I the client, I'm a client, I'm the president, I'm the client as well.
I said you're not only the president, you're a client.
Yeah, man. You know, everybody go through.
But no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everybody have an emotional situation. We all do. You know?
Yeah.
You could be dealing with your family. You could be dealing with, a loss. I mean, if you deal with a loss, you're gonna go through an emotional distress. Anybody's gonna do that. That's just part of life.
What are some of the mental issues that you think a lot of people face?
Dealing with a loss of a loved one. That can take a pain away. You lose a close family member that's been in your life, your whole life, maybe even before you was born or since you've been born. So that right there can take a toll on some people, mentally.
Oh yeah. Well, that falls in line with depression, anxiety. It's a lot of trauma. That people have faced, witnessed. And it's easy to be traumatized. All you gotta do is click on x.com. It's very easy.
Yeah, true indeed. I'm a firm believer that every person has some type of mental issue. You know what I mean? Whether it's anxiety, whether it's ADHD, whether it's misconduct disorder. You know what I mean?
Do you know yours?
Mine? I'm a little ADHD. I know that for sure. I have a little attention deficit disorder. I probably have a couple of them on there. You know what I mean? One thing I don't have is anxiety. I don't worry about a lot of things. I'm one of those people that got to make it happen.
I mean, it's 4 type of personalities, man. One of the personalities is you can be a thinker. You can be the one that is an entertainer. You can be, the dominant one, more like a person that's of, I've got 2, but I know it's 2 more. So it's someone's that's more receptive to somebody else's, rather than saying, hey, well, you could do this. They want you to guide them. That's another type of personality. And then there's the dominant personality. Those are the ones that's like, taking over. I'm gonna do this. More like a boss.
Yeah, I think also, right? Man, I got my attitude. I have a nonchalant attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that plays a big part in a lot of things, but that was developed. You know what I mean? That was developed from torment. You know what I mean? From different people not respecting your craft. You know what I'm saying? So it was that I developed that as well. But you have so many different type of diagnoses and symptoms that you may be going through. I'm not depressed a lot. I don't have depression. The way I defeat depression is go get it. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting in I have faith. My faith is 100%, you know what I mean, to my God. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of faith that I don't get down a lot. You know what I mean? Because we face so much depression throughout our lives. dealing with all types of situations. So depression is not one of them. What else? And it's just a lot of things that you can have. Some people have nervousness. You know what I mean? They nervous, they fidgety all the time. You know what I mean? And things like that. I think my biggest problem is probably the ADHD. You know what I mean? Because I'll be tuned in and then I just start daydreaming. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because if it's not to my interest,
Yeah.
I zone out.
Yeah. And
You know what I mean?
You start thinking of what you're gonna do
Yeah.
later, or what what's.
What we eating today? You know, I mean, looking up in
you
the
gonna
sky.
start- like you could be doing something.
They be
and,
like, Mr.
somebody's
Bridges,
talking.
Mr. Bridges, huh?
Right. So you like, man? What? Okay, man.
I actually get irritated
Yeah.
when it's not a conversation I like to hear. You know what I mean? It irritates me because I have to stay right there in the conversation, or they talking about things that I really don't give two shits about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's one of my issues, man. I had to get better on that. You know what I mean? Because everybody deserves attention, especially when they're speaking. But man, it'd be hard. You'd be like, sometimes it's just simplicity in your mind, like it's a simple answer in your mind, but it might not be as simple to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or easy to be explained to them. You know what I mean? My thing's like, how the fuck did you miss that? You know what I mean? Like, man, that's one of my biggest issues. What about you? What you think you got, Bree? What's your diagnosis?
I mean the same, I'm more of a thinker. I think a lot, and I can entertain. I took a test years ago about the 4 different personality types, and that's what I felt. I'm 50-50 on a thinker entertainer. So if I entertain and I'm thinking of something to do, something of a plan, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna buy,
Yeah.
or what bill I gotta pay. It's always something.
Yeah.
And then if I'm entertaining, I'm just laughing, talking about sports, or just what life is about. But I try to stay positive. I ain't the most positive person all the time, but because of what things that goes on, you can't fix everything.
True.
So like when I don't really want to fix nothing, that's when I complain.
Right. And I think also, man, some people take you not paying attention as disrespect. You know what I mean? And it's not that I'm being disrespectful. It's something in me that just goes like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is. That I can't explain. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's something that I definitely need to work on. I saved the best for last because he's over there shaking his head to everything. What is your biggest mental health issue?
I'm not totally sure, honestly. If those are the types, then yeah, I mean ADHD would fall in line. It's hard. I am totally agree. I'm shaking my head and agreeing with you with everything you're saying because I feel you wholeheartedly, completely. It's just my attention for things that I feel are pressing or I need to knock off my agenda. It's hard to really, yeah. So if that's ADHD, then yeah. But I do need to dig deeper into personality traits.
You get those conversations, especially with your female compadre. Like, you're not paying attention to me. I am. What did I say? Now that's the worst question. in the history.
My short-term memory ain't there. That's the problem. Like it's gonna take me a couple minutes, and I'm gonna remember. But you can't put me on the spot like that. No.
And then they be looking for exact words. You know what I mean? You be like, motherfucker, you said this. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the biggest issues with me, man. But yeah, man. But for the people out there, man, who do you believe that everybody has a mental health issues? If you're on the line paying attention, you're able to comment in the comments or anything like that. Just let us know, man. What is your biggest mental issue, and how do you think you combat it? You can combat it, and be a better person at and working on your mental illness, because I do believe that everyone has some type of mental issue, and I just think it's the world, because what the world places on you is hard. You know what I mean? Or the situations that you were raised in or grown up in. Like, I had a situation with one of my friends, and he was telling her, man, yeah, man, he was telling this lady, he was like, man, yeah, because we was raised in the pimp player era. You know what I mean? Fuck these hoes and all this, and it plays the part. You know what I mean? When you have someone that's down for you, and you're like, damn. You know what I mean? But that's an issue. That's a mental issue. You know what I mean? Because this is all you knew growing up.
Man.
You know what I mean? But now that you older, that's not. You got to also look at it. That's not what they grew up on, or what they knew. You know what I mean?
Then, I grew up listening to Pimp C, Too Short, UGK.
Yeah.
I got down. Yeah.
So when you get that good woman, you don't know how to deal with it because you're so used to your tactics.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have to change your ways and stuff like that. It's like, ooh.
Sometimes it can be too good to be true. So.
Yeah. And then another thing, sometimes you be shocked that you have someone good in your corner.
Yeah.
It's really a shocking. Like you don't went through so many non-good ones, you know what I mean? Or liars, cheaters, you know what I mean? Beggars, all that once you get that good one, you don't know how to treat that good one because you so used to having terrible ones. You know what I mean? Or people that who really didn't care. That's another thing. You get a lot of people who really didn't care. Then you get that one that actually cares, and you like, whoa. You know what I mean? What I do with this one? You know what I mean? She actually cares. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely, man. So if you out there, man, you could tap in with us, man. Let us know how you feel. Do you believe that everyone has some type of mental issue? And if you do have a mental issue, and you know what your mental issue is, how do you combat it? How do you work on your mental issue or so? But you know what we're doing, man. This is the Good Morning Mix. We're going to get into some music, and we'll be right back with you with Big Bree with sports. Let's get into it. Good Morning Mix. Let's go.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I woke up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking dink body. Smell! You know that gasoline smell?
Get
Oh,
up.
hell!
Get up. You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow.
Get up. Get up. You say you want some money, boy, get up. Get up. Get up. You're tired of being low, boy, get up. Wake and shake, little nigga. Rise and grind. When it's time to get this money, ain't no waiting in line. Gotta jump past, boy, I ain't waiting for mine. If it's a nickel bag sold, I won't in every time. See, I'm a hustler, homie. Just ask about me. Got cash in the past, but my past was cloudy. Now the future looking clear for the man in the mirror. If the fat bitch singing, nigga, I don't hear. Cause I'm zoning, selling a zone in every home. Trying to be a household name, the shit I'm on. Whole click on, no lie, we get them gone. Can quarterback at 5 and slant or throw it long. Mailman, postman, ship it the most man. Soon as I advertise, product is ghost man. Legend in the kitchen, I can whip it with both hands. Comes to this hustle music, boy, I'm the spokesman. Get up, get up. You say you want some money, boy, get up. Get up, get up. You're tired of being low, boy, get up. Get up, get up. You say you want some money, boy, get up. Get up, get up. You're tired of being low, boy, get up. Ring, 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 it's a wake-up call. Were you dreaming if you think that you gon' wake up and ball? Put the work in, we ain't think it's shining at all. 100 grand made before a fucking diamond installed. It's discipline when you dishing shit to your men. Niggas held accountable for every dollar they spend. Back becomes reroutable when niggas feel you can't win. Can't get in front, can only cop with every dollar you spend. Better get up, get on your grind and get something. You gotta be tired of niggas looking at you like you nothing. Looking like you bluffing, talking the talk. Swear you out here hustling, but really ain't walking the walk. Niggas bought what they bought, they said the product wasn't it. You told them no refunds, niggas getting what they get. You wonder why it's slow out here looking like you sick. When I done got up and out here looking like a lick. Get up, get up. You say you want some money, boy, get up. Get up, get up. You're tired of being low, boy, get up. Get up, get up. You say you want some money, boy, get up. Get up, get up. You're tired of being low, boy, get up.
Can't sleep, I have insomnia.
Yeah.
Until we reach, you know the hustle don't stop.
For real.
Work every hour round the clock.
To live and die in AK.
Never sleep until the day the shit pop. Always steady climbing up to the
To
top.
live and die in AK.
Hey, young world, the world
Let me
is
bring
yours.
you to my
hey,
world.
young world,
330.
the world is yours.
Actor,
hey,
stand the
young
fuck
world,
up.
the world is
Yeah.
yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours.
Welcome to the city where the players play. And we stay flipping shit like every day. Don't got no time for the small talk, get out the way. And it's cold around this bitch from October to May. 330, stay holding it down. The hometown of LeBron. Royalty, we all walking with crowns. I know some niggas with the dog, I know some niggas with pounds. Know some niggas with the hands, I know some niggas with rounds. Take a little ride with me. Heading east in the hood, you gotta keep you at peace, the very least. Ever since the pandemic, the crime rate increased. Seem like every other week another soul is deceased. West side popping, north side winning, east side thugging, south side gritting. Shout out to the chemist niggas whipping in the kitchen. To do the right thing or be broke is always conflicting.
Until we reach, you know the hustle don't stop. Work every hour round the clock.
To live and die in AK.
Never sleep until the day the shit pop.
For real.
Always steady climbing up to the top.
To live and die in AK.
Hey, young world,
Hey.
the world is yours.
330.
Hey, young world,
What up?
the world is yours. Hey, young
Y'all
world,
know shit about where we
the world
from.
is yours. Hey, young world,
Yeah.
the world is yours.
It used to be poppin' at the downtown lineup. Used to hit the Lux after I done got a lineup. Song Wars, a nigga couldn't wait to sign up. Northeast Ohio, bitch, it ain't hard to find us. A little older, but shit don't change. Still getting speed tickets, flying down exchange. They closed down the malls and only summer remains. No justice for Jalen Walker, that's a goddamn shame. Shout out to the Hill, shout out to the V. 58 niggas, they all cool to me. Shout out to the Heights, shout out down the way. Only travel through the south side through the day. Grew up on 6, grew up on Brown. Grew up on Fest, grew up on South. Grew up on Market, grew up off Copley. A real Akron ass nigga and they can't copy.
Until we reach, you know the hustle don't stop. Work every hour round the clock.
To live and die in AK.
Never sleep until the day the shit pop. Always steady climbing up to the top.
To live and die in AK.
Hey, young world, the world is
What
yours.
up?
Hey, young world,
East side,
the world is yours.
west side,
Hey, young
y'all
world,
already know what the fuck it
world
is.
is yours.
It's
Hey,
Loki in
young
this
world, the world is yours.
I love my city. Ain't nothing like it. 330, home of LeBron, OH10. Loyalty first at its finest. Insomniac Audio, low-key, you a fool for this one. Just go out to all the real motherfuckers that be bumping our shit. Speaker leaker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what that was? That was Steve Jones right there, featuring a few people. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to leave it like that. A few people right there. So you know what it is. Good morning, Miss going down right now. I am your man, DJ Lay Low. Let's get into a little sports with Big Bree. What's going on with the sports, Bree?
Yeah. Y'all know I do my champion of the week. Man, and you know, I always stick to the boxing, man. You know, last weekend, right now, you know, I try to get the champion, the actual true champions, but then I'll top in some other, like, you know, segment of that. But the champion of the week, man, is going to Daniel Du Bois, man. He knocked out Anthony Joshua last week in London. It was an interim IBF World Championship title on the line, and he knocked him out 5th round, man. So shout out to him. Improves his record to 22-2, 21 KOs, man. Joshua, man, he's Britain's one of Britain's, you know, I guess champions, man. He's lost the last 2 fights, but you know, a lot of aspects of his career is on the line. But he's positive, man. He posted saying, "Hey, man, you know, I'm still at it. I'm still young. I'm strong. I'm still going." And you know, he being 28-4, man, he still got a lot of boxing to do. But shouts out to Daniel Du Bois, made a name for himself, winning the championship. So, you know, I top into my sports, man, with the Buckeyes. You know, last weekend they took on Marshall. They beat them 49-14. In Columbus, Texas, man, they defeated University UL Monroe 51-3. This week we got Ohio State. They'll be in Michigan on the road against Michigan State. They'll be taking on them Saturday. That'll be a 7 p.m. game. Check that out on Peacock. You have, man, I just want to tap in. Last weekend, man, one of the games I caught, man, it was at the tail end, but Colorado defeated Baylor in overtime, man. Before that, man, going into overtime, it was a Hail Mary. Shadur Sanders, man, he had two opportunities and he got the one on the second one, man, and they went into overtime. And man, their top players just making defensive plays, man. Just tackling people, the ball going out the end of the. I mean, it was just so exciting for college football. They ended up winning 38-31 in overtime. But man, just to see games like that, man, that's what college football is about. Seeing Coach Prime, man, Dion, be on that receiving end of that victory, man, that was pretty cool. But I just like to say, man, that's what sports is about, man. It's just kids having fun. All the kids from I think they was on the road. It was raining. No, they was actually in Colorado, but they stormed the field. Everybody was just so excited, man. People jumping up and down, and the goalpost went down before the game even ended. So, man, that was some thrilling stuff, man. But cool. They'll be actually Colorado will be playing this week. UCF on the road, 3:30. Check that out, man. And I'll tell you, if you guys don't watch sports, man, it's just adrenaline rush, man. It gives you that excitement. This will be a good week for football again. Georgia, number 2, be taking on Alabama, man. That's a 7:30 game. ABC. Both teams, of course, are undefeated. SEC rivals, man. And I'm sure that's going to make the college game day. So check that out. Mark that on your calendars. Texas, man, they're just doing their thing, man. They'll be on the road. They'll be at home against Mississippi State this Saturday. That's on the SEC Network. Check that out. Um, Man, we're going to tap into my Browns, man. We took a loss to the Giants last weekend. It was a tough loss, 21-15. Me and Tay, we was at the game. It was really exciting, to see them actually try to come back, man. They scored, 8 points in the fourth quarter. They had the ball, had opportunity. They got a turnover.
Then they fumbled.
Fumbled the ball, got opportunity after a missed field goal, and still had a chance to win it, man. And the offense couldn't move the ball down the field. And, the Giants took it on. So, they'll be actually out in Vegas, man, taking on the Raiders this week. Check that out. The Browns and the Raiders, that'll be a 1 p.m. game. Browns are 1-2, man. Hey, we can beat a Raiders team, man, the way they've been playing. So we just gotta, start blocking for Deshaun, man. We need the offensive line to do their thing, and step up. We got some players injured, but hey, once they come back, man, they can gel into that offense. It looks pretty good. Also, just some notable games. The Steelers, they did beat the Chargers, man. So I had a segment last week. I guess the Steelers a little banged up at quarterback, but you can't say, hey, they won on Friday. But I like to say Justin Fields, man. I appreciate what he's doing over there, man. He was slated to not start. Russell Wilson was supposed to take the helm after being a starter in Chicago. Fields coming over now. They're 3-0 in Pittsburgh. I mean, it's in the AFC North Division rival. I want the Browns to win over the division, but man, just to see a kid from Ohio State do his thing, I appreciate and respect a young man that doesn't give up. The Saints, they did lose to the Eagles last week, 15-12, so that was a close one. Man, just some great games will be coming off this week, man. Just check it out. Thursday night game, we got the Cowboys and the Giants. That'll be after a short week. The Giants will be playing them on the road. Check that out tonight on Prime Video at 8:50.
I think you're always doing something.
Sports. Derrick Rose, former MVP.
You said Derrick Rose retired?
Yeah, Derrick Rose.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. I know they dropped him from the roster.
Yeah,
I didn't know he retired though.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
The news just dropped this morning.
Yeah, 35 years old, man. You know, he's been journeyman in the league the last few years because his knee's been banged up. I mean, he's been in New York, he's been Memphis. You know,
He had a decent career to that knee injury.
Averaging 17 points a game, man. He doing his thing.
Yeah, definitely. Anything you want to add to that, Cool?
I'm not even sure what to add to. I didn't hear a thing for a while.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, no. When you left, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, so I guess I had to stay in.
my voice is out. So.
No, it wasn't you, Bree. When I click out, I didn't know that it makes everybody click out.
I mean, you are the producer.
It's fine. It's fine.
Shout out to,
well, go ahead.
Well, I mean, just a couple of things. I'm not sure if you touched on the Raptors return Vince Carter's jersey, being the first Toronto Raptor to actually have his jersey retired this year. And actually the franchise history. And I want to shout out to Otani. We never, at least me, I never really give shout out to the MLB. It's a game that I just can't sit and watch, you know. But it definitely needs to be respected. Shout out to what Otani's doing over there. The first guy with 50-50, 50 stolen bases, 50 home runs, and actually going. He's trying to make it 60-60. So shout out to him and everything that he's done this season as well. So yeah, that'll be it for me.
Definitely, man. That's Big Bree with sports right there, man. We're going to play a couple songs, and then we'll be right back with you with celebrity news and gossip with my man Trey Cool and world news. Let's get
Shout out to Asia Wilson to MVP, man. WNBA, I'm not sure we even touched on that as well. WNBA gets no love. We got to start showing love.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know exactly what it is. Let's get to some music. We'll be right back with you.
Yo.
Hey, Fizzle in this.
Yo.
Blackwood in this.
I've been losing my patience, tell them to bring my spaceship. Deja vu rappers, I wish I was in the Matrix, cause then they probably change shit. Switch up niggas' faces, so ain't so many rappers with similar simulations. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. So don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. I got dreams of smacking one of these whack acting, one of these cap rapping, trash track inhabitants. I'm passionate. Write brilliant nigga on my manifest and take the papers and roll up some cannabis. I smoke like I'm meth around white folks. Everything I've wrote like a pot when you stir coke. I'm that dope. Label heard your latest, but that meeting didn't last, bro. Heard they cut your music like you did it on a half note. So don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. This match is brought to you by niggas with no chill. Give a fuck about your watch or your red bottom heels. It's like a whole museum of weak MCs, and everybody think they the shit for no reason. My flow is winter cold. I'm hot as the summer though. That's why they need them. Like shit, I'm too seasoned. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. So don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. I've been losing my patience. Tell them to bring my spaceship. Deja vu rappers, I wish I was in the Matrix, cause then they probably change shit. Switch up niggas' faces, so ain't so many rappers with similar simulations. Northside Ingles, so I walk like this. And I ain't acting with no pimpin', I just talk like this. You ain't never been this clever, you ain't smart like this. Big Y in the back yelling, Pizzle, talk your shit. I'm like Curry wearing 30, nigga, not gon' miss. Every attempt's a switch, fuck your defense. I got bars like the yards, hood niggas gotta fight through. Talk about what we did, we don't brag about what we might do. Got a little money, but don't let them niggas hype you. A gangster is a gangster, if you fool, they gon' bite you. People think I'm low key, haters think I'm passive. Real niggas know my city, we get motherfucking active. So don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Don't talk to me about MC's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real.
So don't talk to me about him, C's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Don't talk to me about him, C's got skills. He's alright, but he's not real. Nigga, what? Hell no. Hell no.
I'm the same nigga that y'all kicked when I was down. Stab me in the back every time I turned around. Sig by my ribs, clip filled with 30 rounds. Puppies 5K, fuck, I look like selling pounds. Everybody turned against me, did a nigga foul. Top of my city, drop 50, built it from the ground. Made it crystal clear, real niggas back in style. This my official year. Man, I had to stop it with this rapping shit. Guap a nigga had to get. Now I'm selling puppies worth the profit off a half a brick. Bank account immaculate, 20 in my cabinet. Drop 50, hottest in my city, all on accident. Cause everything fell apart. I finally seen hell was dark. Lost it all, got it back. That's when I knew Dale was smart. How the fuck you gon' win the game if you don't never start? And everybody laughed at my pain like I was Kevin Hart. Now them niggas pay respect. I'll only chase a check. Walk past with no ice on and bitches break their neck. And you a die trying to rob Dale. You wanna place a bet? Cause that put you in the sky like a space cadet. Press a button, snatch his life. And that's how I start the truck. Sacrifice the rap this nice. Whole album hard as fuck. Grammy, I'ma win and put my granny in a bin. I got the torch with no support from my family and friends. I'm the same nigga that y'all kicked when I was down. Stab me in the back every time I turned around. Sig by my ribs, clip filled with 30 rounds. Puppies 5K, fuck, I look like selling pounds. Everybody turned against me, did a nigga foul. Top of my city, drop 50, built it from the ground. Made it crystal clear, real niggas back in style. This my official year deal, I'm that nigga now. And I ain't wanna rap again. Lost it all but had the pen. Face kept a savage grin. Heartbreak with no cake. All that shit factored in. Now a nigga back to win. And last week I stacked a 10. All off my 9 to 5 and paid for my businesses. Brand that I'm getting rich. Steak at Fleming's with a bitch. I'm safe staying with the blick. 28 in my clip. Dunking bands in the bank on some Blake Griffin shit. 5 figures, 3 accounts. I'm a walking triple double. Brooks from the west putting numbers up like I'm Russell. Always prepared to scuffle. Rap niggas I will pummel. Victory slap one of you niggas like I'm Nipsey Hussle. I'm the plug in the muscle. Drop 50 stupid lit. Giving niggas tutelage. The hottest with this music shit. They can't understand how a hooper from the sand pile just stole a baby. Young Dale, I'm the man now. I'm the same nigga that y'all kicked when I was down. Stab me in the back every time I turned around. Sig by my ribs, clip filled with 30 rounds. Puppies 5K, fuck, I look like selling pounds. Everybody turned against me, did a nigga foul. Top of my city, drop 50, built it from the ground. Made it crystal clear, real niggas back in style. This my official year deal, I'm that nigga now.
Yes, sir. Young Dale right there. Kevin Hart, man, one of the hottest songs out this year. Cool.
What's the deal?
What you got for us, man? What you got for us on the celebrity side?
Celebrity side. You know, it's a lot going on, man. You know, it's only one topic that's really crazy right now, and of course, that's Diddy. We only get to talk about it once a week, but it's a lot that has developed over the past week. Of course, we all know about the baby oil.
Man, listen, man. I came out of the gym, bro. I ain't never seen this, but man, there was a dude where they had a baby oil sitting right there. Like, man, people funny, man. They just take everything for granted. But I just had a time, man. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. The attorney for Diddy has actually came out and stated that the reason for the baby oil is he lives near a Costco and he buys in bulk. I don't know.
I mean, hey, that could be true. You know what I mean?
1,000 bottles of oil, but oil.
Right out. I mean, but that could be a legitimate argument in the unless somebody come forth and say he used baby oil. You know what I mean? That could be a legitimate argument. He could be stacking up. You know, some people like to buy in bulk. Sam's Club. You know what I mean? Go to, and buy. You know, we buy tissue in bulk.
Yeah,
I like my ass wiped.
Wait, we shouldn't.
Yeah, no Diddy. You know what I mean? But I'll buy in bulk so we don't have to keep running back and forth to the store.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
there's been a lot of issues.
That was the wrong example to use.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. You might have want to kept it to yourself. Yeah, but as far as the case goes, man, it's a lot of developments going on, ongoing. We should know more. It's been stated that Diddy, who was in isolation, has actually been moved to a pod with the crypto guy. Um, I can't remember his name off the top of
The
my head.
famed crypto guy. I forgot his name too. FTX
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Actually, they're in the same pod right now. If they're actually able to talk, have discussions, I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure exactly what they would have in common at all. Sam Bankman Fried. I want to say Freed. So yeah. So I guess they're in the same pod right now, and we'll see how that goes. Suge Knight has came from jail with a recent podcast saying that Diddy has, well, not only Diddy, but it's a lot of celebrities who have dealt in this particular type of situation.
Oh, a lot of people going down. So
Ray J, go ahead.
This is just a trickle effect, and like I try to tell a lot of people, man, that industry. This is why they're afraid. You know what I mean? Because he is right. A lot of people in that industry have dealt in these situations, and if you think Diddy is the only person who's going to go down from that, you see a lot of head people, CEOs of companies resigning. You know what I mean? Clive Davis act like he don't even know who P. Diddy is, and he discovered him. You know what I mean? You had Lyles, what's his name? Kevin Lyles, he resigned. You know what I mean? A lot of people are going to get exposed to the demons that that people already said happens in the industry that nobody was actually paying attention to, like Kanye, like what's the comedian's name from Cincinnati?
Cat Williams.
Dave Chappelle.
Cat Williams. Dave Chappelle. Exactly.
Dave.
A lot of people like, oh, they crazy as fuck. No. Now you seeing the shit come to light, you know what I mean, on the subject and the subject matter. There's a lot of people who's gonna go down. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to assassinate Diddy. You know what I mean? Because he has because he has he holds a lot of power on exposing people right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, in the industry. You know what I mean? Including some of your favorites. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised. They want to shut him up. You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff is about to come out. This ain't the last domino. This the first domino.
You know, I mean, it hurts me because I know if it was ever called upon me before all this stuff came out to go and be at it and go to a Diddy party, I probably would have been there smiling like a motherfucker, man. That's just crazy. And been caught up in a hell of a scandal.
Until you get drugged.
Yeah, pump full of IVs. But I mean, this is all.
The scandal is, who's are the who. That's the big names gonna come out. That's it.
Yeah, but it's so many names. What I'm trying to say is, Elvis messed with teenage girls. This shit been going on this ain't just start with Diddy. This been going on for decades.
But Diddy has not been accused of messing with underage girls.
Not yet.
Barely legal. Barely legal is what they're saying at this point. That's the lowest I've heard.
It's coming out. But what I'm saying is a lot of the stuff that's going on at the Diddy party that they say claims are going on, he ain't the only one that had them parties. He ain't the only one. You know what I mean? The industry is wicked. That's why, before I learned about the industry, how everybody, all these rappers are aspiring to make it to the big top. Mm-hmm. So in some cases, no, you don't want to make it to the top. You know what I mean? Like, you want to really do it independent if you had an opportunity to get there independently, because that's what they mean by selling your soul to the devil.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Prime definition of selling your soul to the devil, man. I always said, man, if I ever made it big and it ever came to that, that's the part when that question get aroused or that door opens, I'm closing that door. Fuck it. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I made it this far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I made it this far.
I made it this far, but I never. Wow. Once I learned about what the industry was about and everything, man, and it looks good on television, but as soon as they cut them televisions and them cameras off, you could live a life of living hell. You could be in a life of living hell. You know what I mean? Ask Sukiyana.
Yeah.
She didn't know what she was getting into, and now she owe her life. She said it. You know what I mean? She sold her soul to the devil, and now she owe her life to them.
Yeah, the feds have raided the New York mayor, Eric Adams, once again, taking his cell phone. Uh, his camp is saying it's politically motivated. Of course, he's admitting to no wrongdoing. He's actually a comrade of Diddy's, so I don't know if this is a trickle down effect from what he has going on. Who knows? The story is still to be told. So,
Yeah, you gonna love watching this shit unfold because this is about to be.
yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a story.
Hell of a story to
50,
unfold.
50 Cent will be releasing Complex,
He need
the
to stop,
untold
man.
story. It'll be on Netflix sometime soon. I'm not sure if it's a release date yet. As of yet, we got about 2 minutes left. But just on a serious note, Green High School in Ohio had a homecoming sign that referenced slavery. Basically, the sign states that if we were black, we would be picking cotton, but since we're not, we're picking you for homecoming. Homecoming.
Yeah, that
Now,
was crazy.
yeah, so it's just and it was another situation somewhere in Missouri of the same type of, so it's just like, man,
Same type of rhetoric.
you would think that, but it's still here, it's still alive and well. The newer generation is affected and brainwashed from previous generations because I wouldn't imagine that they would even think that that would be okay. So,
Yeah. Well,
speaking,
I was having a discussion. Well, it's 2 minutes left. Go ahead.
go ahead. No.
But I was having a discussion with a white lady, if you want to put it that way, and I was telling her the new generation is so misinformed, and they're waking up because you see a lot of people like, damn, I didn't even know this, because of what their ancestors has taught them, and what the schools have taught them, and what they figuring out like, this shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? But that's a subject for another time.
For sure. And also shout out to Pee Wee a long way, man. Hope everything works out. He was arrested in a massive $280 million drug bust. So, yeah, definitely check us out next week for more details on that story to come.
Definitely, man. That is the Good Morning Mix, man. We'll see y'all next week. Make sure you tapping into us each and every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. right here on SLTV Nerd DJs Radio, and soon to be Menace TV as well. Also, man, make sure that you tapping in on Tuesdays, Indie Tuesday show, the world-renowned Indie Tuesday show, each and every Tuesday, 8 to 9 p.m., right here on our station. I am DJ Laylo, DJ LAYLO 330. Find me on all social media platforms. Speaker Leakers Worldwide. Just look us up. Google us. Do what you do. You know you're going to find us on one of these platforms. Let's get it. Bree.
Yep, Breland Harper on Facebook, Breland Harper Sr. on Twitter, X, or Big Bree02 on the gram.
TREK, you will get to know me as well. Speaker Leakers _ worldwide. That's on IG, Speaker Leakers 1. That's Twitter. Check us out everywhere you can find a podcast, Apple Music, Spotify, and much more. Yeah, man, make sure y'all sign up, go out to vote. It's coming up soon. It's very important. And check us out next Thursday. We'll see y'all soon.
We out of here.
Feel like getting up right now, man. Damn. Wake your ass.